Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most exciting and valuable modern coins to hit the numismatic world in recent years. We are talking about the 2019 Washington quarter with the P mint mark. Minted in Philadelphia. At first glance, this quarter may seem like your average pocket change, but hold on, because one of these rare beauties has fetched a jaw-dropping $73,209 on the open market. Yes, you heard that right, over $73,000 for a coin that you might have in your coin jar right now. So what makes the 2019 P Washington quarter so special? Why is it worth tens of thousands of dollars to collectors? And what should you be looking for if you want to strike gold with one of your own? Let us start with a bit of history. The 2019 Washington quarter was part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, a series launched by the U.S. Mint in 2010 to honor national parks and historic sites across the country. Each year, the Mint released 5 new designs, and in 2019, one of the most popular and talked about designs was the Lowell National Historical Park quarter, featuring a female mill worker in the foreground operating a power loom. The Philadelphia Mint struck millions of these quarters, but among them were a few incredibly rare error coins and unique varieties that have sent collectors into a frenzy. So here is where it gets interesting. A specific 2019 P Lowell quarter was found with an extremely rare die error that made it stand out from all the rest. What kind of error, you might ask? This particular coin featured a dramatic double die obverse, also known as DDO, which means that during the minting process the die struck the coin twice, slightly offset, creating a doubling effect on key features of the design. Collectors go wild for double die errors because they are often one of a kind or produced in very limited numbers. Now combine that with the fact that this coin is in pristine mint state condition, graded by a reputable grading service, and you have the perfect recipe for a high-dollar auction. In fact, this very coin sold at a major auction house for an incredible $73,209, setting a new record for modern quarters and turning heads in the numismatic community. But before you go digging through your spare change, there are a few things you need to know. Not every 2019 P quarter is valuable, but if you happen to find one with signs of doubling, especially around the word Liberty, the date, or the mint mark, you might have something very special on your hands. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to inspect the coin closely. If you see clear signs of doubling, send it off to a grading service like PCGS or NGC for professional evaluation. Condition is everything when it comes to coin collecting. Even with a rare error, coin that is heavily circulated or damaged will not fetch the same high prices. Collectors are willing to pay big money for coins that are not only rare but also in near perfect condition. The record-breaking 2019 P quarter that sold for over $73,000 was graded MS68, which means it was almost flawless. In fact, only a handful of coins ever reach this level of perfection. So how do you find one? Start by searching through bankrolls, coin jars, and your everyday change. You would be surprised how many people overlook the value of coins that seem ordinary at first glance. Also keep an eye out for estate sales, garage sales, and flea markets, where rare coins sometimes pop up for a fraction of their real worth. Now, let us talk about market trends. The value of the 2019 P quarter with the error is not just a fluke. Over the past few years, modern error coins have been gaining popularity among collectors and investors as more people enter the hobby and learn what to look for. The demand for high-quality error coins has skyrocketed. Coins that were once worth a few dollars are now commanding thousands at auction, especially if they are certified and in excellent condition. And here is something else to consider: these modern error coins are still being discovered. That means there could be more 2019 P Washington quarters out there just waiting to be found. So do not underestimate your spare change. You could literally be holding a small fortune without even knowing it. Recap: the 2019 P mint mark Washington quarter from the Lowell series has become one of the most valuable modern coins ever discovered due to a rare double die error and exceptional condition. One example sold for over $73,000, proving that valuable finds are still out there waiting for sharp-eyed collectors. If you're serious about coin collecting or just curious about what treasures might be hiding in your pocket, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more in-depth videos like this. We cover coin values, rare finds, error coins, and everything you need to know to turn your collection into cash. Thanks for watching, And until next time, keep hunting, keep learning, and never stop checking your change. Who knows, the next big discovery might just be in your hands right now. Welcome back to the channel, coin collectors, numismatists, treasure hunters, and curious minds. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that has recently shocked collectors and investors alike. It's the 2013 Washington quarter with the Philadelphia P mint mark. Yes, a regular-looking quarter that, believe it or not, is now valued at an unbelievable $60,384. That's right. One single quarter. Just 25 cents face value. Now selling for more than the price of a luxury car. If that doesn't get your heart racing, I don't know what will. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss out on the hidden treasures hiding in your pocket change. Let's jump in to understand why this coin is so valuable today. We need to take a look at its history. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since 1932. It was introduced to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the years, the design has gone through multiple changes. From the original eagle reverse to the state quarters, to the America the Beautiful series, which started in 2010 and ran until 2021. Now the 2013 P mint mark quarter belongs to the America the Beautiful series. This particular year featured 5 designs: White Mountain in New Hampshire, Perry's Victory in Ohio, Great Basin in Nevada, Fort McHenry in Maryland, and Mount Rushmore in South Dakota. All these quarters were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, hence the P mint mark. But here's where it gets interesting. Among the hundreds of millions minted, a few extremely rare error coins and ultra-high-grade examples slipped through the cracks. And one of those, 2013 P quarter, made headlines when it sold for over $60,000. The reason? A combination of factors. Let's break it down. First, the condition. This particular coin was graded MS-69 by a professional grading service. MS stands for mint state, and the scale goes from 1 to 70. A 69 means it's nearly perfect. Only one grade higher exists, and a 70 is virtually unheard of for circulating coins. So finding a 2013 P quarter in this condition is like finding a needle in a haystack. A bright, flawless, glimmering needle. Second, rarity. While millions were made, only a tiny fraction were struck perfectly, and fewer still were preserved well enough to earn such a high grade. Coin collectors and investors understand that rarity in top condition drives value. And that's exactly what happened here. Third, market demand. The world of coin collecting is booming. As more people get into the hobby, demand for rare and high-grade coins increases. And when a coin like this hits the auction block, all bets are off. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar to complete their sets, especially for America the Beautiful series, which has become wildly popular in recent years. Now here's a question you might be asking. Could you have one of these in your collection right now? Maybe even in your pocket? The answer is yes. It's not likely, but it's absolutely possible. That's the thrill of the hunt. That's why so many people are searching their change, checking old jars, and flipping through rolls of quarters. Because that one magical coin could change your life. Here's what you should be looking for. Number 1. Check for the P mint mark just to the right of Washington's ponytail on the obverse side of the coin. Number 2. Look for sharp, clear details with no scratches or wear. If the coin looks like it just came off the press, it might be worth grading. Number 3. Watch out for errors. Some valuable 2013 quarters have off-center strikes, double dies, or other minting mistakes that increase their value tremendously. Number 4. If you think you've got something special, don't clean it. That's one of the biggest mistakes beginners make. Cleaning a coin can destroy its value. Leave it as is and get it professionally graded. Now let's talk about the current market value. As of right now, in 2025, the highest known sale of a 2013 P mint mark quarter is $60,384. But that doesn't mean all 2013 quarters are worth that. Most are still only worth face value. However, high-grade examples regularly fetch hundreds and sometimes thousands at auction. especially those with rare varieties or perfect mint state conditions. If you have one, even if it's not in pristine shape, it might still be worth submitting for evaluation. Coin shows, online grading services, and local numismatics clubs can help point you in the right direction. And now for a little bonus tip. Keep an eye on coin roll hunting. That's the practice of getting rolls of coins from banks and searching through them for rare finds. It's fun, low risk, and occasionally highly rewarding. Many collectors have discovered valuable coins this way, including rare Washington quarters. There you have it. The story of the 2013 P Mint Mark Washington quarter. A coin you probably ignored more times than you can count. A coin that now holds a legendary place in modern coin history. From pocket change to precious treasure, this quarter proves that there's still magic to be found in the world of collecting. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want more deep dives into rare coins, be sure to subscribe and share this with your fellow collectors. Leave a comment below if you've ever found something rare, or if you're going to start checking your quarters more closely now. Until next time, keep hunting, stay curious, and never underestimate the value of what's in your hand. You might just be holding a small fortune.